morning, Simon here, this time on Heavenly's Nevada side, and this video is everything you need to know about the Nevada side at Heavenly Ski Resort. Let's go. Okay, so to access Heavenly from the Nevada side, you've got two options. The first option is Boulder Lodge. From there you'll access beginner terrain and a magic carpet, but if you want to get further up the mountain you need to come to the Stagecoach Lodge and take this lift, the Stagecoach Express. From here you'll be able to access more of the Nevada side, a chairlift called Olympic, which will then take you over to Dipper and Comet, where you can get the majority of Nevada side runs. Intermediates will love the terrain off the Stagecoach Express on Nevada side. You've got some beautiful blue groomers like Nevada Trail, which lead right back down to the chairlift. And they're empty on the midweek. So one of the really nice things for me about riding Nevada side is that the view of the desert in the background. I've personally never been to a ski resort with that as a backdrop. Normally you've got snowy fields or something different, but Nevada desert takes some beating. A short traverse from the top of Stagecoach Express and you'll find yourself over at Olympic Chairlift. The Olympic Chairlift leads to some nice groomers, or you could take a run like Cloud 9, which is kind of a blue entry-level bump/tree run, which will take you straight back down to Olympic. If you want something a little bit more challenging, then just to the left of Olympic Chair, you'll find this, North Bowl Woods. It is a black diamond grade, so the conditions can be a little bit sketchy, especially on days like this where a lot of the snow's been windblown. But if you like your trees, check out North Bowl. One of the main issues with skiing over here on Nevada side, and you might just be able to hear it, is it gets pretty windy. As a result of that, they actually end up shutting down the Dipper Express and the Comet lifts, two of the most popular lifts on this side, quite often. Just now they've shut down the Comet. The Dipper is about to close, which means that if you needed to get from Nevada back to California, you'd have a really tough time. In fact, there's no like shuttle between the Nevada side and the California side. And that means you'd have to pay for a taxi out of your own pocket. The Nevada side here at Heavenly offers some of the more challenging skiing in the resort. This is Milky Way Bowl, and further around you've got Killebrew Canyon and Mott Canyon offering you trees, steeps, and some really nice drops. One of my favorite things about riding the Nevada side on a windy day is actually a lot of the snow gets blown over into Milky Way Bowl and the canyons, which means you can have a really fun wind-blown ride down. Mott Canyon is probably my favorite place to ride over here on the Nevada side. As you can see from this run behind me, you've got some steeps, you've got some bumps at the side of each run, you've got some trees. It is a place to be taken pretty seriously though, and I wouldn't recommend coming in here alone. So if you are going to come in, be sensible, ride safe, ride within your ability, and ride with a friend. Is home to possibly the slowest chairlift at Heavenly. It's this lift here, Galaxy. But there are some benefits to riding it. Because it's so slow, a lot of people avoid it. There's some really nice tree runs, which after a little dump of snow, you can normally find some fresh turns, and the groomers here are pretty fun as well. Or skiing on the Nevada side has a lot of advantages, and what I can tell, only 2 disadvantages. The advantages: beautiful groomed runs, incredible trees, extreme terrain like Mott Canyon and Killebrew Canyon that you can go and test yourself in. But the disadvantages for me, basically the long traverse to get back from Galaxy over towards Stagecoach and Boulder Lodge. It's not that it's impossible, it's not that it's difficult, it's just fairly dull. And secondly, the lack of a terrain park on this side of the mountain. If you're looking for terrain park and any freestyle features, you're going to want to head over to the California side. Anyway, I hope you like that roundup of the Nevada side of Heavenly. If you think that I've missed anything, just drop it down below in the comments. As always, thank you very much for watching, and if you like the videos, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next week with another video.
No.